think I've been playing this scenario wrong. The more I think about it, the more I see this. I'm treating the established 5 metropolises as the end goal. I don't think it is. I think it's basically do that and you get this left half of the map under your control, which will the resources of which you will use to fight the right half of the map. My thing has been to push toward the right half with basically no power base to rely on. I basically have no chance here, very likely. At the same time, I'm not sure. It might be one of those situations where I'm sticking my nose there earlier than anticipated, so I might be able to cause quite a lot of fuss there. I mean, I have a good group. We lack powerful units, but the heroes are good and the units we have are very experienced, so they're not that easy to take out. We can afford some extra troops. I think I'd like some. There's not all that much I can do about him, not with this quality of troops. But at the same time, I don't think I want two production sites. It doesn't end well. Usually you just waste a huge amount of resources on the buildings. So maybe stone walls are the best we should hope for. Or research generation domain radius, that's probably the best investment I can make at the moment. Not sure I'll get anything new with the domain radius increase. Haste berries. 5 production. Oh, it's something. Let them look. Dirty blowpipe. Mosquito darts, they... Let me think. I don't think obstacles hinder them at all. They're a living unit, not a projectile. And a horse. Fire protection horse. Actually, that's quite nice. After all, we are going against opponents that are probably going to use fire continuously. He already has 20% fire protection, so that should go up to 60. Excellent. And dirty blowpipe. Probably good for him in case we don't have the option to charge. No line of sight penalties, no long range damage penalty. Cannot be used while you need to engage. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but no matter the environment, it's hit. Yeah, good reward this time. Flyer and treasure site. Item rack. Give me the item rack, please. So, 3 capable enemies, 2 tier 2s, 1 tier 3, and the repair unit. This is not a bad group. What this one needs is really a upper fighter of some sort, not cavalry. I'm a frontline fighter. think on its own it might be able to start engaging things. I'll need to see what this one does. Suppose pick up fight maybe? Giants. I'm not up to the task with giants. Domain invasion. It's probably that way. Item rack. Yeah, let them run. We want the good alignment. Long sort of dire penguin slaying. Okay. And another sturdy duck boots. Well, still better than the gold, so I'll take it. I think I would prefer the backstabbing sword. Although +2 melee strength is not bad. This is just for flanking attacks, and the character can do very well without flanking anyone. So actually I'll do this. We have these... Yeah, we have the exact same boots already. False resources. Explore treasure site. Treasure site. Wild magic infused. We'll collect all of them. What else are we gonna do? Still... Looking at the opponents here, yeah, I don't think we can deal with any of them. It would, well, we could win, but it would cost us a lot, that's all I'm saying. Strong ancient ruin. Yeah, we can easily take all of that. Holy shit, it's moving. What's our alignment? It should be good at least, and neutral. Showed mercy to guards. Party kit, fireworks. I don't know. We have so many of these already. Gold isn't worth much either, though. We have. I can take them still. It does some damage, and it would be again something different compared to what we have on the sorcerer. So a different type of range attack. She's very reliant on the range. Like, more damaging than the field throwing, but it has no good status effects, I suppose. Greetings, Ernest. I should inform you that one of the other halfling families already has 3 large cities. Careful not to fall behind.
Quickly, someone must send help. They've taken Crescendale, my home. My home is burning. Nagas, they came in the night, killing everything in sight. My people are... My people are there, my family.
What? I'm so sorry, Camille. I'm afraid it's too late for us to save your city, but I do know who's responsible for this despicable act. Roger, is this how you think to win the competition? Through sneak attacks and mercenaries, the competition is to unite the halflings, not break them with treachery and murder. The competition is no longer relevant. The Allfather has chosen me to lead the halflings through his emissary Karl Hushwick. The Nagas were just the tools he provided for me to fulfill his divine will. Even the heathen Draconians now fight under my banner. The Allfather has revealed to me that he will return to us through the sacred seals of power. Hushwick already makes preparations for the holy ceremonies. Join us or die, it matters not. I will lead the halflings on the path to paradise.
This is why you burned Crescendale? Why you killed my family? Some madman's dream of God's return? I will see your head on a spike for this, Peacock. The people will curse your name and your God when they hear what you've done. Ernest, I concede to you. Lead the halflings against this traitor. I will follow you to the afterlife if it grants me revenge.
I accept, Camille. Peacock will pay for this, I swear it to you. This is troubling news indeed. If Karl truly intends to unleash the seals of power, then we have to stop him. Horus, the seal salt that cannot be allowed into this world. That is the highest priority. Well, good of you to pull this shit out of nowhere on me. I cannot leave Ham. We are in a civil war, and as you said, the halflings must stand united. Ali, I mark you as my second. Take a small force and accompany Ham to the ruins of New Heartwood. Find Karl, find out what he's doing and stop him. I will remain here and defeat Roger.
Of course, brother. We shall leave at once, and be careful, Ernest. I know you believe you are ready for war, but it is our people you are fighting against as well.
So she just abandoned me. So I have all my 2 cities right next to the enemy, basically undefended. At least there's unit production going on there right now, so it won't be like that for long. I lost the hero I was building up. The southern guy lost everything, but I got her hero. So that's something. Yeah, domain invasions immediately. There's no way I can hold them up. Domain invasions can't do shit. I'm glad I did the research report. That doesn't affect my morale anymore. Complete Roger and Malzura. Meal must survive. What are you, by the way? Level 3 Rogue. She would probably benefit more from the blowpipe. Blowpipe she has is basically just a weaker version of the dirty blowpipe. You know how to blow a dirty blowpipe, don't you? Spray protection, defense resistance. Yeah, she has. She's fine. She just isn't as good as what we had. That's the problem. There's no way I can really rely on her in the same way. Yeah. Right. They're in alliance against me, and I have basically nothing. Yeah, at least units are being produced. I need to divert my main army somewhere. I don't know what would be the right choice to do at this point either, because if I divert myself there, it doesn't mean that where I was here was a bad place to be. I might be at the edge of striking against him in serious blows. I don't know. That's the problem. I fucking don't know at all what condition any place here is. I do need to be able to build something. Maybe Jesters and Night Watch. I don't know. It's just it sort of seems like a waste to produce anything here. We're more or less just holding onto this city and trying really nothing. We want to build some kind of a offensive force here. Also a force that secures these two cities. The real offensive capability is all here. It has curses, Berserker, Berserker, Bard. Bards are actually dangerous. 2 bards. This would be bad, very bad. They're not. They can charm, that's the fucking problem with them. I could lose my own soldiers. Bards are primary targets. And they're charging me. I don't have anything to disable the bard, but I can probably kill the one causing it. I'm not sure if I'm in a bad position or not. Camille. Level up for Camille. I'll just fling poop at them. Basically use range attacks to kill bards. We'll move in the berserkers to block them. Alright, this will be good. It's not gonna be a problem. Just need to make sure he can't get into touch range with anyone. My berserkers are a lot better than they are. I'm not worried about our position. Healer can recover any kind of minor casualties. Right, they can't really do much. There's no way they can flank me. Might as well weaken them then. Right, we'll be perfectly safe. Do you need you to heal his ass? Bards must die. Yep, good. I don't think this does really anything for us at the moment. More defense versus resistance and spirit protection. I don't know. It's good to have extra excess equipment. What exactly does oh, they're... Fuck, they need to move quickly between enemies, backstab, that sort of thing. Sprint, that's what they want. That's what they need. Also, she can't be a leader, so she might as well be the best backstabber ever. Projectile resistance plus 2 against range attacks, that might not be a bad thing. Range or melee? She could be both. Definitely has the points for both. Ooh, upgrade points 13. Right. I think we can at least take the basics. 7 points in something else. I think I'll take projectile resistance. Oh, crippling wounds. Melee and range attacks can cause target to be crippled, lose movement. I don't think that's... it's nice, but it's great. You have a backstab, right? Yes. Great control might be nice. Removes all spirit debuffs such as panic and berserk and mind control effects from a unit and gives it strong move for 1 round. Because if the enemy has something like that, I can't do anything. It is surprisingly little I can take. I still have 7 points to take, so let's take projectile resistance. Counter poison. All unit, yeah, no. If it's all units, something is not for us. Attacks first when defending. I don't think that's such a big deal, but it wouldn't hurt either. Might be better just take something else. I think I'll take break control, because it's certainly something none of us have at the moment. Also, maybe extra attack power? Melee strike is okay, darts are actually okay. But our big thing is backstabbing, so it would be, and sprinting, so it would be sort of silly to ignore that. Melee would then be preferable. Night vision. She can still get level ups, I'll say the point. Mercenaries gather at the inn. Sounds good to me. I could use a couple of these. This would mean I would have 2 stacks that are combat capable. That's enough to do a major assault on a city. Fucking chickens. A lot of ranged combat coming our way. We can easily play almost anyone out of the fight with Camille. I think we want to leave this half alone for now. We're not in great shape with all of our guys, for example. We will have to exercise some caution. Those motherfuckers can get lucky though. I'm thinking of going here and just going on defensive stance. The berserkers can easily take it. They're under no real threat. He can't move the jesters out, and the pony rider can't really charge through them either, so they'll be fine. I need to focus on this side. Might be able to poop on that though. Lucky, lucky, lucky! That's why we love that ability. I'm hoping to get the disgusting stench on them. Right, so it should only affect the enemies here. Right, you need to kill the adventurers if you can. I think I would kill the gestures entirely. Also need to check what spells the rogue king has. I have a feeling I've played with Camille before. It's very likely, maybe in the previous campaigns. Not that it matters. No, don't do that. Fuck. It's wasted experience, that's why. I would prefer the frontline guys to get more experience because after gold medal you mostly get hit points, so it's more useful for the frontline guys. Have to endure a lot of direct attacks. Orc shock troops, goblins, orcs, high elf. we could take High Elf. It's a shitty infantry unit, but it's still a... If we could maintain the shock troop in the group, that's basically great though. I mean, he's very typical soldier, nothing amazing about it, but guard breaks, I think he gets tireless too, right? So he has no real downsides, that's the thing. And if we keep him in the main battle force, I think we'll keep him in line. His our overall morale might suffer a little bit though, but he's by far the best unit we have outside the heroes. Also, I can afford to buy him. Let me save. I don't know how it affects morale. Very high. Which means one of these can be charged there. It would have to be the... Actually, I'm thinking the Brew... no, Brew Brother has become very useful, just healing during the fight. I think I like the Berserker more than I like the Hunter, but the Hunter is more versatile. Also, the unit we just took up is better at this than the Berserker is. Also, the secondary stack is in desperate need of good frontline fighters, and they have weaker morale, so they probably does better with the halfling guy I've added to it. Right there. Unicorn is the source of problem here. I don't understand why his morale is low. I think it's dedicated to good and I'm neutral. I don't know. Unhappy with the leader's one, but yeah, everything's good as long as he's basically what we left abandoned there at 0 experience, and he has better abilities actually. Also, yep. Loves fighting, loves winning. It heals 10 health at the end of battle if victorious. Armored, armor guard breaking. Right, what do we get out of this? Melee strength, hit points. Melee strength, defense, hit points. War cry. Melee strength, resistance, hit points. Melee strength, defense, hit points. Killing momentum. Hell, killing momentum. What is that? I think you basically get a extra action point after each kill. So basically if I spend all my points to kill someone, I would have the orange area movement around me. Something like that. This group is capable of doing things on its own now. Maybe I should send him to the south areas here. Clearing this. This farm holds units. Yeah, actually that would be nice because we're missing a unit. Right. There's also no reason to send this group here. Yeah, we need to kill that one. Don't move anywhere. Security in case he attacks. Right, I thought he might do that. Let them run. I just need the unit out of this. Monkeys. God damn it. Where's the monkeys? Is that a spell? No? Where the fuck did the monkeys go? Ah, there they are. The morale is what it is. But it's still the... It's the... Right. Most of them are normal. It's the unicorn that's bringing things down. This isn't a super good group, but it's okay. What the fuck does the monkey get? Sabotage and inflict crippling wounds. Solace. This unit negates all negative moral effects. No, yeah, this is because we visited the correct place. Yeah, it's I think we're in a okay place with this group. Unicorns are surprisingly bad for this group. Still, it's an okay backup group. That's more or less what I wanted anyway. Maybe they're capable of taking on down this group. I don't basically want to waste my time chasing it down. There's a tier 3 unit there and something like that. Yeah, I think they have what it takes. I need to do one of two things. Either get... basically I need to find cities. Explore treasure shop. Holds resources. Good for you. What's happening here? Nothing really worth mentioning. I might extend our reach with one hex, but I don't think it would really get us new resources anywhere. Pretty sure I'm gonna lose this soon. Good Clarissa.
Good evening, chaps. I'm here for the party. Where's the cheese plate? I'm famished.
Cheese plate? Party? My lady, this isn't a party, this is a civil war to decide the fate of the halfling race, not a society, sorry.
Not a sorry. Nonsense. Look at all of you standing here. But you've all been waiting for my peasant Volau Vents.
What? No, no Volau Vents. And if you come for a sorry, why did you bring war golems?
What war golems? My good man, these are the family party robots. My great uncle Danforth built them to serve nibbles and dips.
But they're 10 feet tall. They look like they could knock down walls.
Well, a proper party requires a proper amount of nibbles, and why on earth would you want to knock down walls?
Well, let me show you. The party's over this way. Okay, what the fuck is going on? Suddenly there's a 6-man army right next to me. Yeah, this is sort of things just happen, and suddenly there is a Clarissa Fortis Smite hero Dreadnought level 1. I don't think I want to get him or her into the main group. She definitely is a repairer of mechanical things. So we want to keep a mechanical army with her. Level 1, so she's shit. We could give her a helmet though. Also, I don't know why she has a healer with her. I might reinforce her with a repair unit and a trebuchet. Sort of have a even more mechanical party. I guess the healers for the leaders tend to regenerate fairly fast on their own. I suppose the healer makes some sense. But these range units don't, as far as I can see. And that's not critically far always. But we can drop these, and I don't see any negatives coming from that. I don't have any use for them. But they have a boat. Actually, you don't need a boat to move in water. Yeah, I fucking forgot about that. Yeah, too long since I played this game. Extra defense, extra resistance. Not sure if we need another repair unit. But definitely taking the trebuchet. These are good melee units. Tier 3. Also have fireworks, I guess, at this point. There's a lot of repair power and melee power here. I'm not sure if another repair unit is needed. At the same time, what the fuck do these need another repair unit? Range attack power, I suppose, would be welcome. And I just disembarked the range attack power they had. But the archers are very weak. You can't really do much with them. At the same time, this does need attack power, not another repair unit as far as I can see. It would help a little bit, but it can't have two healers. It otherwise can't do anything else but heal. And this guy is there only for the hero, so I don't think so. If we replace that with this, then that's a different matter. We are gonna need... I don't know, they all have ranged attacks. Muskets, trebuchet fire, fireworks. So in some... it doesn't really matter which one we send there in that sense. Maybe the Berserker, it is quite good. Alternatively, ranged power, the Toadstool Fairy format. It's actually quite nice. And it lacks range power. The fairy can start after a few level ups, can do a huge amount of fairy fire damage. Alternatively, we can take a full-blowing monkey in the group. Right. It's not a great group, but it has a healer, it has frontline attack power, it has range power, it has everything a good group. So it's not a bad group by any means. We have an Eagle Rider. Actually, we probably have two at least. Right? Now that I know, or rather remember, that I can actually just send boats out. You don't have to build frigates. I'll build... we have Eagle Riders. I need 2 trebuchet, I think. I basically have to attack cities at this point. And while the Eagle Riders can attack units on the walls, it's still better if we can just break down things. It changes how the enemy has to behave. Alternatively, just more Eagle Riders. I don't. It's a very expensive group in the end if that's what you do. I'm thinking 2 Eagle Riders, 2 trebuchet, and maybe some support on top of that. Alternatively, we'll go with more Eagle Riders, a Brew Brother, and a couple of others. But this is a group to attack a city, pretty much. We are running out of money though, so I don't think I can afford that. Brew Brother wouldn't hurt. No matter what we do, a Brew Brother would be nice. Maybe a Pony Rider too. Alternatively, Jesters, which we cannot produce. Why is that? Because it's a gladiator unit, maybe? I have no idea. They could bring back uniques as undead ghouls. No, no thanks. I need to think about the situation a little bit more. But I don't have to think about it right now. Ah, there the gestures are. Right. I need more money, basically. If I get more money, I'll do Trebuchet. If not, I don't know what I'll do. These should give us the cash, though, as far as I can see. Don't see any reason why they should. Why didn't you go there? There's a lot of treasure going around. Also a spider temple. Ooh, there's a city here. We basically have a transport ship and a monster hunter and a halfling apprentice defending us. Yeah, I'm not so sure that's a great idea. Assassin. Spider. What do you get from a place like this? Bestows visiting units with wall climbing and greater whipping touch for their next battle. Max 10 knowledge. Okay, that might not actually be a bad thing. We're definitely attacking to the northern section because we know there are cities there. I desperately need the city. If I can get a couple of cities on the northern edge. Oh fuck, a rape? What happened? It summons a spider every round, or 7 rounds. Okay, that's horrifying. It's not actually too bad. I mean, we can take down single spider bros. Now let them come closer. Not the teleporting kind, they sort of are. Basically meaning I can't effectively defend against them. Assassins are sort of the same. We cannot let them get the assassins right. They will absolutely murder us. Which means we cannot go melee range with those. Fine. Absolutely fine. Just need to think this a little bit. Not my strongest suit always. There's not that much they can really do though. Teleport or not, there's still a limit to what you can do. The spider bros that teleport here can't attack immediately. Right, so what we need to do is kill the assassin, then things become simpler. But also... No, we can't. What is this? Not a not a teleporting kind spider, that's the important thing. I can control the fight against it a little bit. Ooh, that's bad for spike rolls. I can't flank the assassins. And kill the vampire spider babies. We're gonna have to straightforward fight. It's the most sensible way to fight these. Right, what I really need to do is just prevent them from getting around us. I think we will basically win, right? We killed all the normal units. Okay, that just stops the spiders from spawning. Right. I guess that makes sense. I need experience for this guy. So you need to weaken the spiders. They will. Oh fuck. You weren't supposed to kill them. Okay, that's another unit side. I think that could have a dragon in it. Maybe I should loot this a little bit. Those are powerful things we could get from those. Dragon egg, nothing else. This stack here will just loot the rest here. And this we will start to move toward the north. Okay, what do you want? Charm! Attempts to take control of target enemy unit. This can basically be a good way to gather up your forces, grow your army. I'll take the charm. Frost protection? Really? I'm still getting a level up for Camille, so I'm not sure I want to take frost protection. Like, that's a potential army grower right there. I think we should use this group to attack. We need to basically come from the north, come back here anyway, either full south or here. We can then go after the other sides. At the same time, if that really has dragons, it needs to be this group that takes it down. Others won't have the capability. So we could use a scout basically. I think I'll just cheat a little, save, take a look, get load if it's nothing. Can't really afford a trebuchet, but I'm still gonna try it. It takes a huge time to get anything done at the beginning of the simultaneous turn. Save. Let's take a look. The Undead Rise, it's just a trader site. Not saying, ooh, there's a city there too. As long as it's a city that we can attack really soon, that's. I don't think we're gonna get any new cities on this session either, but we have basically the army stacks to capture multiple cities. I need to combine them more than I need to combine them. At least 2 stacks have to go north, I think. The hero stack might be able to continue east. They have the capability to pull things up. Wraith King will be resistant to Sequel, I think. Very resistant. Right. It's not gonna be too much of a threat though. Sort of is though. Why can you whip? Greater whipping touch. Seriously? Seriously? Where the hell is that coming from? It's from the shrine we just visited. Right. Any chance to whip these? No. Incorporeal. I need non-physical attacks on them. They don't care about poison either. It's pretty much the worst enemy group we can face. I don't think cold damage will do much against them either. 40% resistance. I think our best bet is to basically just attack it. And that's not a good bet. Fling poop? Yeah, 1 point of damage. Doesn't seem to do a huge amount of damage. It actually does a huge amount of damage. Like, of course it does. Can it pass my groups? Probably, because it's no, flying could do it. I don't think floating can. It'll steal life every time it attacks, so yeah. What I see here basically means we need to kill everything but it. That might work in our favor. Could do a guard breaker, try to kill the king. But they have capabilities besides that. It's not that simple. Yeah, this is a terrible group for us to fight. Fireworks are, amazingly enough, our best attack, really. I'm thinking of using Camille in a defensive position. I can break their protection. Might be better for the orcs to basically act as a deterrent for them to try to do anything. I think we just have to take one turn of their attacks. I can break their guard at any time, so I can do a lot of damage to them after that. I don't think I have the luxury to do it now. Also, I think I have to shoot fireworks at someone. I don't want to take the risk of dazzling the shock troopers though. That would be easy to take down. But again, I need to protect the guys who have more or less committed to actions already. They're dead. They have a single point of life. I'm not sure if we're lucky or unlucky either way. Wraith Kings. We don't have a good way to kill the Wraith Kings. Do I need to heal? Must. That was close. That was about as close as it can possibly get without being a disaster. I underestimated how tough it is actually kill them. And right, what did we discover? Vile Tome of the Hag. Legendary item. Steal enchantment. Removes all enchantments from the target unit and transfers them to this unit. Throw curse. Attempts to curse a target enemy unit. Curse units suffer minus 300 morale, minus 2 defense, minus 2 resistance until the end of combat. Night vision. Yeah, I certainly could use the money, but this is legendary items, so not that common. Also, cursing is incredibly annoying when someone does that to you. Like, super goddamn fucking annoying. Hey, what is this? It's their leader! Why the fuck are you here? And he has like a shittiest party ever with him. I don't care, I'm gonna attack here anyway. Right. It's a weird thing to see. Right, there was a city there. This is a okay sized city. It produces at least Brew Brothers. It's a bit risky, but I think we should move north very quickly. I would assume they will move to defend their own. I need another turn to land. This will replenish my movement. I don't have to go all that far north to get what I need. The problem with going north in general is that if they spot me, this group is pathetic on the see combat, they can easily take me out. But if I go there and then land, I will take that entirely. What about you? I think you need to collect the stuff here, the bombs and the like. We are in desperate need of them. Right, I'll see what happens. This is a very delicate moment in how the scenario is gonna go, so I want to see what happens now. What did they use? Naga, 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 Naga. I don't see how they could possibly win this. I have a positioned army in my own terrain that is of higher quality than they have. So what exactly do they hope to achieve? Slithers. Backstabbing sons of bitches, probably can climb over walls. Yeah. Regrowth. So they're like trolls in that sense. Guardians. Pikemen, regrowth. Do they have wall climbing? No. So basically the 3 slithers are mine. Slip away. Oh, the unit vanishes from sight, teleporting to a random location within 5 hexes, recovering 25 health. Every one of those fuckers has it. What do we have? We have ranged combat units. We have shitty melee, classic. And we have ranged combat. Then naturally we have the eagle beats its wings to send forth a powerful blast of air that damages the units in front of it. How does this work? Right. We have the healers themselves. So we're not without healing capabilities for our own. I'm trying to avoid using casting power because we know it's basically the deciding moments of the entire scenario could be upon us. At the same time, I cannot lose this fight otherwise. What the fuck is that? What is happening? Rabbit burrows. Receive help from your furry little friends to decimate enemy forces. Rabbits attack 3 times, dealing 6 damage, with a chance to cause misfortune to a random enemy unit each combat round. Enemies behind the city walls cannot be targeted. Originates from New Aldo, Ernest Thistlewood. Okay. We should aim for kills, or at least force them to use their slither of what the fuck ability they have as soon as possible. Also, the Guardians are the, I suppose, least dangerous, so we should try to focus our fire. They're dazzled. Of course they are. Who wouldn't be? They'll heal up. If we wait too long to cast things, it might be too late. I think we should do maybe some kind of last stand thing. It probably would be best in the long term. Alternatively, we just kill one of them. Frost weakness. Also, we could try to force them to use the healing ability now. Regrowth, regrowth. Forgot about that. Someone has to go to stand here. Motherfucking rabbits. They have to be killed no matter what. They're in a horrible, horrible position. I don't think I can move. I'm gonna dazzle my own guys. Out of range. He's used his healing ability already. No heals for him. Yes. How much do they move? Not that much. Basically thinking, how do I flank them more or less? You can heal a little bit, but not all that much. Making a mistake. I don't blame them for doing it though. The thing is, I don't care about, as long as they're in defensive mode, I can't do all that much with the fires. The moment they leave it, they're basically helpless against me. Not gonna get a retaliation strike. I think I would like the more experienced units to get as much experience as possible. Or higher quality units rather. So what are you gonna do? Charge to your deck. Simply matter what I do, they're dead. Right. They had no chance, really. I'm sort of confused why they even bothered attacking, honestly. Unless this is one army of many, then it makes sense. Here comes second, and a third, and a fourth. That makes more sense. I'm still seeing mainly a trash army and a larger trash army, but the numbers on themselves are enough to make it a threat. I still think I can defeat it without too much fuss. Especially if I can put pressure on the actual leader, because they can't afford to cast spells in these fights anymore. Um, right. Movement replenish, please. Restores their movement. Add to knowledge. Vision range. Yeah. They have Evangelist, Eagle Rider, Halfling Jesters, Pony Riders. I need to land. The what I need to land, otherwise I'm dead. Right. So, what you gonna do? It's a significant loss for them if they lose that. Also, I'm gonna put pressure on them here too. It should be his city, not the Draconian city. And it's highly buffed up. I think I have forces to take both of these away from him. That should be a devastating situation on the Halfling front. Paid Absolution. Target city owned by the caster generates an additional 10 gold. The caster's units gain 200 morale within enchanted city's domain. Target city friendly city attains 100 gold gains. Rabbit Burrow. Yeah, fuck this. I could cast a debuff on them. Not sure if it's worth it. Red Siege. Lands around target enemy city tremble, foreshadowing a dread siege by the armies of the warlord. Units that belong to the enchanted city's empire suffer minus 500 morale penalty within that city's domain. I wouldn't have to maintain it for long. I could cast it now, so I would get the points back on the next turn. I'm not sure which one would need it more. They have a fairly experienced group, that's the main problem. I mean, 3 tier 3s, tier 2, and tier 1. They have no new extra abilities, but extra... I think they can convert my units. So yeah, that's pretty shit. Well, I do have similar quality attack group. And I can cast spells. I'd rather cast attack spells honestly than try to affect their morale. I mean, I know it's a big deal with halflings, but looking at what they have, 500 negative on this, it would still be great. And I would have no casting power in the actual fight. I just don't think it's worth it. I'm in desperate need of cash, go for the cash. Go for the loots. We can send this as ooh, actually we can send this here to maintain control of that speed. Right. Anything else? No. I'll leave things here. So we're basically the next, let's say, 3-4 turns will be absolutely vital deciding how things go. I think they could be pulling their troops back here, but I don't think they have the movement to reinforce things too badly. They can reinforce it though, so we want the casting power there. But We have to basically make a little bit of a choice. I think we would like them to attack us first, but we need to get a victory here in the defensive fight. It would drain their casting capabilities in the actual offensive battles. So I think the next turn will basically decide how their turn goes. If I can't get those two cities and or I lose this, I'm basically fucked. If I maintain this city and get two additional ones, I basically have a power base from which to jump